Hello, this is a warning to all the AKAs, the Deltas, the Omegas, and the Kappas. I follow LaLa Jenkins on YouTube, and I do believe she's a real prophetess of God. And this is not a joke. I know some of you are going to laugh, but LaLa has a word from God to everybody that is in a sorority or fraternity, specifically the Divine Nine, I believe. And I posted her video on my Facebook. But she is giving a severe message for all of those in Greek sororities that are Christians. She's saying that God is saying it is idolatry and adultery, spiritual adultery against God, and that you need to repent because a lot of people, a lot of Christians in sororities and fraternities, LaLa is saying that God is saying you're not seeking him when people keep warning y'all that you need to come out, that God is saying it's idolatry and that he's going to take a lot of lives because it's idolatry, and that you guys are making jokes about it and making jokes about the people that have renounced. And he's saying that God will not be mocked. And if you don't repent, God is going to take a lot of Christian lives that are in idolatry and Greek organizations. And I know you think it's harsh. You think it's a joke. It's embedded in black culture, but this is a true prophetess of God. If y'all don't believe me, you need to believe God, first of all, but you need to really look at LaLa Jenkins. She's a true woman of God. So this isn't even about me. I am a reject. I remember I used to want to pledge, AKA, never made it, loser squad, okay. But what I'm trying to warn y'all is, LaLa is right. People aren't listening. Christians are telling other Christians to renounce these organizations, and you guys are thinking it's you against us or you against those that have renounced, because I was never part of it. But it's a warning from God. He's saying it's idolatry. And I'm simply repeating what LaLa Jenkins is saying because a lot of you are on my Facebook that I went to college with. A lot of you are saved and you're AKAs and you're Deltas and you're Omegas. And she's saying it doesn't matter if you're not really active in it no more. She's saying that oath that you take when you became a part of it is demonic. It's a covenant. So I urge you to stop ignoring the Christians that are telling y'all to renounce, that God is calling idolatry. Basically, she's saying that if you're in one of these organizations and you die, you cannot go to heaven. It will send you to hell. We didn't know it was a heaven and hell issue, but I believe this is a real prophetess of God, and I believe that you need to seek God on it and stop passing it up. She's saying death is going out in the land for those in idolatry, specifically for those that are Christian in these sororities and fraternities, because you're not listening to the warning. So look at the video that LaLa Jenkins posted. I posted it on my Facebook, and seek God for it. Like she said she's not doing it for clout, for attention. I'm not doing it for clout or attention, but she keeps posting this, and she don't have to do nothing for attention. She got a lot of subscribers. Obviously, God is talking to her. I'm doing this because if y'all not gonna click on that video, I know y'all gonna scroll past this. So God is calling AKAs, Deltas, and Omegas, and Kappas out of these fraternities and sororities. He's calling it idolatry, is what this woman of God is saying, and I believe her. And we ought to go to God for everything that we hear somebody say. So she's saying to go to God for yourself. I know I personally had a dream about it. I had a dream that the Divine Nine entered the black church, and that the whole church fell under this like spell and started moving like they was like Omegas or Kappas, like start doing these black steps like they do at step shows, and it was like they were hypnotized. And I was looking like, do I have to do this? It was like it turned into a big cult. It's like everybody stopped praising God and they got in sync with this demonic movement, which is what it really was. I didn't know that it was sin. I didn't know. A lot of us don't know, but God is warning us. So I'm just warning y'all to seek God and to please go look at that video that LaLa Jenkins posts, because God really talks to her. She's a real prophetess, and it's on my Facebook page. And it's many Christians and sororities and fraternities will die soon. Take it to Jesus for yourself. Don't just pass this up, because if you're in a fraternity or sorority and God is warning you, your soul is at risk. Denouncing Greek organizations. If you haven't denounced, God is calling you to denounce. I didn't know that you could go to hell over this stuff and you a Christian. I know some saved AKAs and Deltas, even some others in the church that were AKAs and Deltas. Y'all need to renounce. Don't worry about who died previously that was saved or AK or a Delta. You need to worry about yourself. And please go watch the video and see God for it for yourself. God be talking to LaLa Jenkins. So I'm spreading the message that basically she's spreading. I myself, God gave me a dream. I believe he gave me a dream for a reason. It's confirming what she was saying. It's confirming that it's idolatry. I didn't even know it was idolatry, but it makes sense when she was saying how that y'all reach out oaths, and if y'all are anything, y'all know more that it's entities and all that. You're taking oaths to demonic entities, and that's what makes it idolatry. You can't enter heaven when you're in covenant with demons and stuff, is what she's saying. Go look at LaLa Jenkins' video. I posted it on my page. Please go look. Even if you want to be a spectator. That way, if it's the truth, if you allow God in and just check it out, then you can allow him to do the rest. If you just want to spectate, go look. Because it might just save your life and your soul. Please repent and come out of it. God is warning y'all. He don't want y'all to die. But the wrath of God, she's saying the wrath of God is going to take many Christians' life that are in sororities and fraternities, basically because y'all aren't listening, and it's idolatry. And she's saying it's spiritual adultery. I'm repeating what she's saying because a lot of y'all are not going to watch the video, but you're going to come across this. LaLa Jenkins is a real prophet of God. God speaks to her, and she's warning the church to come out of idolatry. The Divine Nine, aka Deltas, Kappas, Omegas, renounce it. It's sin, it's idolatry. Go watch her video and seek God for yourself. And after you watch the video, or if you don't, go to God and let him seek it. You can't go wrong. Let him reveal the truth.